In addition to that, sir, you're going to do 10 days in the Washington County Jail. Hopefully that will help you to understand that you cannot call 911.
Court Uncut. What the people want.
All right, we're back on the record in the case of the state of Michigan versus Zachary Davis. We're here for sentencing in this particular matter today. We've had a breakout session to try to discuss alternatives to the sentence that I have promised Mr. Davis he was going to get. And I don't really see one, but I will allow everyone an opportunity to speak at this time. Ms. Mueller, what would you like to say on behalf of your clients?
Your Honor. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
There are new calls that Mr. Davis has made to 911. His father has also made some of those calls, but Mr. Davis has made some. He's also engaged in additional very troublesome behavior since that time. And I understand that he has a mental health issue. However, I don't feel as though he is able to not comply with my orders to not contact community correction. I mean, the sheriff's department. Ms. Mueller.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we understand the court's position. There have been repeated calls, which is the basis for this case. As the court noted, there seems to be some perhaps ongoing issues with Mr. Davis and his dad. It does appear he's making less frequent calls than he had been in the past. It seems that maybe Zach needs some additional supports, whether that's through CMH, and that's what we're going to work regardless of maybe in connection with the sentence, what we're going to work towards. And I'm going to try to work with Zach so that we can accomplish that.
All right. Ms. Woods.
Yes, Judge. He's been here several times. He still continues to make the 911 phone calls and making inappropriate remarks. I would like to see, Ms. Mueller be able to find some additional help from CMH, but at this point, he may need some jail time as a wake-up call that he needs to take his mental health treatment seriously, and he needs to stop calling 911 for inappropriate reasons. So at this point, I would leave it to the court's discretion.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, is there something you'd like to say, sir? You have to unmute, Mr. Davis.
As someone who's 100% compliant with their medications and hasn't missed a dose in over half a decade, I do believe I'm trying my best to comply.
Anything else, sir?
My doctors brag about how happy they are about how much progress I've made over the last several decades of working hard, continuously and constantly every single day, trying to be a better person despite being severely mentally ill.
Right. Mr. Davis, I made it very clear to you that you need to stop calling 911. And for whatever reason, and I'm sure your mental health is a part of that, you continue to do so. Despite my orders to not. And that is why you're here in the first place, because of the multitude of 911 calls that were being received by you. The problem is that there are resources that have been offered to you that I think you're not taking advantage of because you feel as though you've got this under control and you're going to do what you want to do. You don't have it under control.
I call 988 a couple thousand times a year. The Michigan Warm Line is the only peer support service offered in Michigan. You can use it twice a day, which I do every day. I used it twice yesterday, the day before, twice, the day before that, twice. I call 988. I spent 3 hours on the phone with the crisis line yesterday. I don't even leave the house. I haven't left the house and
Mr. Davis, no one is denying that you need some assistance, that you obviously need. But the assistance that's being provided to you, you've decided that you're not going to utilize. So you need to actually work with the LEAD program so that they can help you in whatever way they can help you. You need to sign a release of information so that Ms. Mueller can talk to CMH about what your treatment actually looks like. And in addition to that, sir, you're going to do 10 days in the Washington County Jail. Hopefully that will help you to understand that you cannot call 911. If you continue to call after that, then you're going to get additional jail time. Stop calling 911. You need to turn yourself into the Washington County Jail by tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. If you have not turned yourself in, then a bench warrant will issue and you'll need to be picked up.
okay.
And I'm going to see you back here on March 10th.
Hell, you got no way there. So how long are you going to jail for?
She's the 10 days, said the police gotta come get me. I'll just call 988 and complain to them like I always do.
That's not what I said to do.
Well, I'm scared I gotta go to jail and calling the police ain't gonna help. Without my meds, I could die. And that's my biggest concern is death.
Well,
Penalties are fine, but just
take your meds
that's
with you.
someone that's so relying on my medications, I just don't think that would be a proper repercussion.
Mhm. Take your meds with you, sir.
Last time I went to jail, they refused to give me them. That's why I'm scared to go. It prevents me to be in compliance with my medical treatment.
Sir, you're going to do 10 days in the Washington County Jail. So that's where you need to go. And we're not having a debate about it.
Yeah, I'm debating the medications.
Okay.
Right. I mean, hey puppy man. Let's say goodbye to my chihuahua and my cat. Look.
All right. I'll see you back here on March 10th, 2025 at 10 a.m., sir.
All right, thank you.